marine layer appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Blake Snell gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Now at the plate is Cesar Izturis. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Cesar Izturis Jr.
First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Hey, Matty V, this has been a good division so far. And hey, D-Row, even though their lead isn't as big as it once was, they're playing some good baseball, and they'd love to carry this into a strong month of May.
Yeah, they find themselves sitting in first place after April. I'm telling you, that's all you can ask for in this game. I know it's a long season, a lot of games left to be played, but they find themselves in a nice spot.
The 2-1 on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Another try at 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
To the plate now, Jake Fraley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Here's a look over to first, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Bryant Packard, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Opposite field to left. Soto gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. None left for Seattle. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Chris Paddock gets the starting nod for the M's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Lots of potential in this right arm here in Chris Paddock. Big, strong guy, throws good. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Live fastball. He'll throw it up in the zone. He'll throw an occasional two-seam fastball down in the zone also. Needs to work a little bit more on his secondary pitches. One of the keys for Chris Paddock, getting ahead strike one so he can use the array of off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Popped him up. Flores shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So here is Trent Grisham as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Chopped weakly to the left. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 2-1. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And the count will be full. 1 out and a runner on second base. Full count still. The next 3-2. That's popped up. Cowan in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, here is Francisco Mejia. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Francisco Mejia.
First pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Anthony Flores. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The average coming into play right at 320. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. 0-1 pitch on its way. Flores is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
2-2 the count. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Jordan Cowan, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Now the 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Nick Prato. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next to stand in is Jorge Alfaro. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First offering. He swings and lines it to left. Packard gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. They come into this game ranked first in the league in team ERA, and talking with some of the members of the staff prior to the game, they mentioned how they've really been able to feed off each other. They're a competitive bunch, so when one guy goes out and has a great game, the starter the next day feels the motivation to live up to that performance, if not best it. Maybe a big reason behind their success this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now here is Johan Mieses. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he gathers and throws to first for the out. Now let's see if he's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. One gone now in the Mariners' third inning, and up next, the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Third inning, no score to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled away.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
The count now at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Chris Paddock, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jonathan India digging in now.
Leading up for the Padres, the third baseman, Jonathan. India.
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Blake Snell. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. At the plate now is Cesar Izturis, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a cold strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the 7th.
So stepping in is Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2. Down.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Harper on the run. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 offering. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Nick Pratto.
The first baseman.
Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And he'll dive back in safely. At the plate now, Shed Long Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Full count, 3-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Jonathan India, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Comes set, the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making it.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The batter, the pitcher.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Blake Snell. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
India leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Padres lead it 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, it'll be Anthony Flores, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team, They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Jordan Cowan. As he grounds one briskly to short, reined in. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Johan Mieses, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Fastball well outside. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And Tatis is there to end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now here is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Fernando Tatis.
First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Grisham brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That one's in there. 3-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, without question, he got him leaning out over right there. 4 pitches away, I'd be diving out over the plate as well. And then he dominates him on the inside corner. Nice pitch.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Next, it'll be Juan Soto. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the stretch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back safely. Tatis leads off first with one away. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a
2
ball.
balls, 1 strike. The count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Bryce Harper, he went deep last time up.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, they weren't
The
going to
first
keep this
baseman.
guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Nick Pratto. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Joaquin Lynn is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. To the plate now, Shed Long Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, Be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. And up steps Salvador Perez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First delivery to him. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Noelvi Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Numbers wise, he's at 326. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. And he lays off for ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Nobody out, runner on first. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Ronaldo Lopez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. At the plate, Cesar Izturis.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Perez stands at first with one out. Two and one count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
That's ball.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Jake Fraley, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And the payoff pitch. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Left fielder.
Into the box, Bryant Packard. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Eric Swanson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now in the box, Jorge Alfaro, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Jorge Alfaro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His first home run of the season as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Next, here is Jonathan India. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Adam Hazley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Mieses is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a base hit last time up.
Junior.
First offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Pierce Johnson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 2-2. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next up is Anthony Flores. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Anthony Flores is sent packing for the 3rd time today. So now to the plate, Jordan Cowan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, here is Trent Grisham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Career homer number 149. As the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. At the plate now, Juan Soto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mieses will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down. Here's Bryce Harper now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Margevicius is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Nick Prado, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And the Friars won't let up, as this ought to be good for extra bases. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Standing in now, Shed Long Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Slider laid off for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
All even now, 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Jorge Alfaro is on deck. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of
Now
games.
batting,
That's his
catcher,
5th strikeout in this
Jorge
series alone. So clearly this
Alfaro.
pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fraley able to track it down for the 3rd out. Another good half inning in the books for the Padres. These folks may be on a beach before long. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. And now, Johan Mieses. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The right fielder, Johan Mieses.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So the next to bat will be Salvador Perez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
1 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
1 strike.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Throw gets him, 2 down. Eddie Rosario will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. First pitch of the AB now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
His average sits at 296 entering play. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Brian Abreu comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of the inning now, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
The third baseman, Jonathan India.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Alberto Valdez steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. First offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Abreu, a 27-year-old, he's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-0. And it wouldn't be a game in Southern California without the obligatory beach ball sighting as this one makes its way onto the field. Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball two. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's fouled away. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here's the 0-1. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
Tatis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Jason Raditz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Cesar Izturis will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 33, Jake Fraley.
Next to hit, Jake Fraley. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 the count.
1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Bryant Packard. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in next, Francisco Mejia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Padres took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Blake Snell notches his third win of the year as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining.